12 days after the senior sides met here in the FA Cup, Dulwich Hamlet and Tonbridge Angels under-18s clash at Imperial Fields in the second qualifying round of the FA Youth Cup. The Hamlet enjoyed a comfortable night in the preliminary round against Fisher, with two Henry Adeniran goals contributing to a 3-1 win before they received a bye in the next round when Lingfield withdrew. They remain on course for a place in the proper stages of the competitions for the first time since 2015-16. The Angels have had a couple of close wins over Ramsgate and Thamesmead Town to reach the stage, but have had a difficult start to the Kent Youth League South Division season with just 1 point from 2 games. They're looking for a third qualifying round spot for the second time in the past 3 years. Can the Hamlet emulate the success of the senior side of the Angels, or will it be the visitors marching on to the next stage? Just clipped as he came inside there, the number 3. Oh, it's a heavy touch from Salvatierra, but he rides a challenge and he's able to get a shot in. Always rising. Loops over the crossbar. Roberts was comfortable. That wasn't going to trouble him. Ball down the line was a decent one as well. Dumas being busy, dispossessed. Dulwich have 3 up in this attack. It's like the last round. They will have a lot of pace up there. We saw last round Roland Adoyan doing well, but Tonbridge have a chance. The offside flag is up. And the goal won't count. The ball broke nicely to Ned Snowden-Lewis. The flag was up very early on the far side though. Steeds, Tayo, Adeniran, Tayo again. Lovely build-up play, great save. Full stretch, Joe Roberts, that's a tremendous save. Wouldn't look out of place in a first team game that from the goalkeeper. Tyrell Tayo just opened his body up trying to guide it inside his near post, and he's produced a very smart save there, Roberts. Dulwich second corner then, it's gone short this time. Jamie Splatt. Enk plays it in, Salvatierra. The ball broke kindly to him about 12 yards out and he fired it through a crowd of players. And there was a deflection on its way in, but Bruno Camargo Salvatierra has put Dulwich ahead. The short corner routine working superbly there. It was Jargal Enk who took the corner into Jamie Splatt, where the back heel option was there. Executed it well when Enk's put a ball into a dangerous area and unmarked Salvatierra arrived. Roberts to restart. It's a good ball downfield. Nodded on. Williams has to come out of his penalty area. Good sweeping by the goalkeeper. Read the danger superbly. Most of the action in this half of the field, I think it's fair to say, as Noah Barney Camwo will swing this in. It's a pretty deep one. It's met by Steeds. Hooks it on. That's hit the outside post. Unlucky. Adu beats his man. Tries to cross. Noah Barney Camwo now. His turn to cross. Got to be a second goal. Another good save. Joe Roberts flying across. I think it might have been Adeniran who headed on. May have taken a little nick on its way through, and it's a fine save by Roberts. Not for the first time in this first half at full stretch. Adeniran trying to bring it down. He's doing it all himself. Surely that was a foul. Bit of a lunge. I think the culprit there is Bowden. Yes, it is. Adeniran nodded the ball away from him, and referee may well show a card here to Regan Bowden. That's the first booking of the night, just in the 39th minute for Bowden. He's allowing the ball to move forward. I don't see that very often. Splatt steps up. It's better technique this time. It's just gone wide of the post. It was a save by Roberts, palmed it back into the danger zone. The Dulwich man in there, may well even be a Tonbridge man, deflects it back towards goal. Couldn't see who got the touch. Just trickled wide of his far post, as little Roberts could have done if that had nestled in the back of his net. I do. Salvatierra trying to wriggle free of Dumas. He's done just that. Does he fancy another shot here, the goal scorer? He does. Save low at the near post. Very fine save that from Joe Roberts. Can't prevent the corner, but he's got down very quickly and produced a strong save down low to his left. Tonbridge have possession, and they got a chance in the remaining seconds of the first half to find an equaliser. Not on that occasion. Salvatierra Enk. Been impressed with him in this first half, and on he goes again. Runners left and right. He's gone for goal himself. Oh, that's a fine save once again. Joe Roberts has got a montage going in this first half of his abilities. And that ball was travelling from Jargal Enk, and Roberts flying to his right has again produced a smart save, pushing it away for a corner. Unless a goalkeeper would have conceded a fair few more. I've gone short. Worked for the goal. Splat's gone to strike it on himself this time. Donnell's blocked by a Tonbridge defender, and the half-time whistle comes, and Dulwich been more than satisfied with that first half. Going all the way though with him is the Tonbridge man, Captain Hudson, Adeniran. Salvatierra. Pete's Dumas. And fires in the shot, hits the post. So close to his second goal. And Wazzle Harris is offside on the far side. What a strike that was. Roberts beaten at last, but the woodwork comes to his aid. Thunderous drive from Breno Camargo Salvatierra. Remember Carshalton Athletic last year in the first qualifying round, Dulwich dominated that game, conceded a 95th minute penalty, went down to 10 men and lost in extra time, and they wouldn't want a repeat of that, wasting chances and not winning. Well controlled by Snowden Lewis, brought it down nicely, gets in the shot. Again, it's comfortable one for Williams. Half a chance for Tonbridge Angels. They'll be buoyed by the last minute or so. Salvatierra misplaces his pass, and driving on was Sturman. Man to his left is offside. It's a fine finish again. Second time he's put the ball in the back of the net tonight, Ned Snowden Lewis. Offside flag denies him for the second time. His defenders to go forward, Splat and Steeds. Adu thought about it, but decided against it in the end. In by Chambers, on by Splat. That's not far away from the top corner. It's just floated in by Thomas Chambers, and trying to guide it towards the top corner there was the skipper. Sturman. Babia around the corner. Sturman continues his run. Can get back onto his right foot, he can, and sends in a decent looking cross as well. Enk almost decides to let it go. There is a shot in the end from Snowden Lewis. Headed on, and Dulwich do concede. Well, he's worked hard tonight, Ned Snowden Lewis. And 1-0 always looked a precarious lead, and Tonbridge Angels have responded. Ned Snowden Lewis, again, not giving up the opportunity. It was a wicked ball in initially from Joshua Sturman, which Jargle Enk wasn't sure about, didn't know when to clear it or not, and it eventually fell to Ned Snowden Lewis. His first shot was blocked, spun up in the air, and the rebound was nodded over Williams and into the net. Dulwich then need to react. Goal on the 71st minute has opened things up. Here's Chambers teeing up Adeniran. Dulwich may retake the lead straight away. Adeniran straight at the goalkeeper. Big chance for Dulwich. Could have retaken the lead within 60 seconds. But Adeniran, played in by Chambers, has put that straight into the midriff of Joe Roberts, who tries to make so big. And he's made a mistake there, the goalkeeper. Adeniran, after making a simple save, Roberts put the ball at his feet. And Adeniran's run round the back, nicked it off him and put it in the back of the net. That's a cruel way for Roberts to concede, having had a fine night. That's not the kind of goal you see every day. Adeniran had his third goal in this year's competition. Say Adeniran had wasted the initial chance, put it straight into his midriff, rolled the ball out at his feet, and forgot about Adeniran arriving around the back, and he just nicked it off him and put it into the empty net. Sturman turning into Enk, who just picked up a knock there. There goes Baba Yale. Brought it down nicely. Early cross. It's a decent one as well, into a good area, but pounced on by Maxwell Williams. The winger, Wazzle Harris again. Splats to Nawabani Akamwe, fully recovered from that knock. Good ball as well. Adoyan tees up Achimpong. He will shoot here. He's charged down. Might spin for Adeniran, not quite. Roberts was on the ground momentarily, but got up to grab hold of the loose ball. In the circumstances, back it comes his way. Not a great touch though from Splat. And here's Musingate. He's onside. Big chance this. He's put it a long way over the stands. It's big chance for Tonbridge Angels right towards the end of this game. Maybe have more time than he thought he did. Saul Musingate. Tom Parkinson telling his side to keep going, and that's a big opportunity. Comes the throw. Some claims of high foot there. Tonbridge still on the attack though. Ithia. Shot spins away almost into the path of Snowden Lewis. Well read by Salvatierra. Tonbridge have their first corner of the game, and we're in the 89th minute. Referee just checking for some grappling perhaps. Infringement on the goalkeeper. And it comes. And it's headed on and over the top by Harry Hudson, the captain. Couldn't keep it down. And they can't use the corner to good effect. Into 91st minute now, into injury time. Bounced awkwardly for Adu, but no handball given against him. And Doyen will chase us down against Harry Lewis, and he's gone around him. Surely Dulwich can find a third here, pull it back. Doyen goes down, that's surely a penalty. The referee hasn't given it. Well, it looked like there was contact from here. That's a bad decision from Mr. Lukowskis, it seems, on first viewing. All right, game management now then. Adeniran, Chambers onside. Players in the box, does he want to cross? He does. Doyen. Can Dulwich seal this game with a third? Twisting and turning, keeping the ball. Now Barney Akamwo, he will shoot, and that's off target. Adu, nodded down by Ithia. Ball spinning everywhere. Michael Harris had a touch momentarily. Snowden Lewis. Fancy go for goal. He does. That's not a bad effort, but it's over the top. Able to go for goal there. Been really impressed with him tonight. He deserved his goal as well. Hasn't had much to feed on, but has put the ball in the net 3 times tonight. Only one has counted.